So sunflowers, it is July 4th and I am off like a lot of the world today because it's a holiday and I have been enjoying my vacation. Yesterday was the last day of my vacation because today was already closed, so I only had to take 4 days and I have enjoyed every bit of it. So if you're like me, you're off today because it's a holiday and you got to either sleep in or you get to do something like me, which is enjoy some hot coffee. I've been doing like some things that I wanted to do around the homestead as far as my projects. We got Born and Bougie up. I have, went out to eat. I've been shopping. The only thing I didn't get to do was go get my toes done, and I might still go do that, just depending on how the weekend goes. But today I'm just sitting outside with my favorite mug, and I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee and watching my chickens, just enjoying the air. I really think if you don't already, start just going outside. Go outside, sit on your porch, sit in your backyard, get you a chair, sit on the ground, and just have your favorite cup of coffee. I have to keep looking at my cup because there's flies around here. But you want to take a cup of coffee if you drink coffee, tea, water, and just sit and enjoy the sounds of nature. The sounds I hear now: birds. I hear a rooster. I can hear like the tree bugs make the sounds. And I hear the cars passing by. So, and those birds, they sing such beautiful tunes. And I love it. I got my citronella candle going, keep mosquitoes at bay. And I took former Aiden his citronella band. I didn't think these things work. I would see them in the store and I would read them and it'd say, mosquito repellent, but it actually works. I don't even need this candle on. I got this on just in case Aiden comes out here and I gotta give him his band back. He's asleep right now. And then I have this citronella incense going. But I was out here the other day with just this on to test it out before I let him use it. To keep from putting off on him all the time. And we done went through 2 cans of off and a lotion. But these work. They smell like citronella, which if you didn't know, citronella insects, especially mosquitoes, they can't stand the way it smells. And the good thing about these, I'm gonna go get some more. I got this in the Dollar Tree and it's like Spider-Man. The good thing about these bands is that since I am a homesteader and I have, my business, the Homesteading Kontessa, I buy a lot of essential oils and citronella is one of them. And I bought that oil because I used to make some lotion that repels mosquitoes, and I would put that in there. So what I'm gonna do, the instructions on this band is to, when you're not wearing it, to put it back into the package airtight, so you can kind of hold the scent in as long as you can. Some of them advertise 350 hours of effective use. Whenever this one starts to die down the scent, I'm gonna just drop a few drops in there, and then I will have to buy him another band. And I'm gonna go back to the Dollar Tree and I'll buy a few of them, and I'm going to, give them to people when they come over and hang with me. And I might even put them in my orders. Like when people order from my website, I like to put like little freebies in there, especially for my repeat sunflowers. So I just really want to encourage you guys to, be around your family, your friends. I remember when it would be a power outage and there would be a time where all my family, and I'm talking about my childhood, and even as, as an adult with my own kids, when it's a power outage, what we do, we start coming out the rooms because first the heat drive us out. We hot, and the living room is like an open space, and it's usually the cooler part of the house, especially when there's a power outage. And it forced us to be in the same room, and then you start talking to each other, and then you just end up having a good old conversation with your family, and then before you know it, the power done cut back on, and then what happens? Everybody back into their own room. So I always been like this old school type of person. I say old school because people don't do it like they used to do it anymore. Like, I always wanted to be like that family who sit at the table, eat at the table, and we put all the food at the table, and you ask somebody to pass you the vegetables, pass you this. That's the kind of stuff I like. And I wish I could have done more of that. Me and my family have had plenty of dinner times where we're at the table, and that's what I always liked, to sit at the table and to eat as a family. And I like my home to be, and that's what I'm slowly creating now. It's never too late to create what you want. I'm the person that likes the umbrella rack, a place for your coats, a place for your mail, a place for your keys, and just, everything has its place. That's the kind of home I like, a well organized home. Now, my family, on the other hand, they won't let me be great. I'm constantly trying to, get things how I want it. So, Sunflowers, are y'all working on any projects? Y'all know I gotta finish Born and Bougie. I had ordered like a roosting bar that I'm waiting on. Right now, I do have one nesting box. I have a solar light, and I have a picture that I want to put inside. I ordered a picture for the outside. The reason why I haven't put the nesting box in there yet, because I'm trying to figure out if I want to go ahead and just set it on something like a little bit off the ground, and then once my dad come, maybe have him to drill it in there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I just know my other stuff will be here tomorrow, which is Saturday. And then I can go ahead and finish her up. We mowed the lawn yesterday, and our grass is untreated, so after the grass is mowed, we have like the bag that's in the lawnmower, and I'll dump it out into the coop, and I'll leave it right there in a big pile, and they'll scratch it down, and it, when they scratch down, it lets them have fun, because they love to scratch. Then they like to eat grass, and then they end up spreading it around the coop, which helps with the flies, and it helps with the control of any smells, because that grass is stronger than any of that poop smell that's in there. So I'm telling you, it works for me. You should try it. You should try it. As long as your grass is untreated, it's safe. We don't treat our grass. The only thing we'll put remotely is the first Saturday lime, which I put in their coops. See, I come close, and then Daisy Dukes come to the fence, because she think I got snacks for them. And Daisy Dukes be scaring my board rocks off. She needs to stop and be nice to her sisters. But Daisy Dukes is the one at the fence, the white one, and Dallas is the gray one. They think I got treats. That's why they coming. And Derriere is up there roosting high. And Jolene, Tess, Winnie, and Dixie are back there in the corner. I like these flowers right here. So these flowers I planted are they begonias? Don't give me in the comments. I'm not sure. The colorful flowers. I just know they looked really flimsy when I first got them, but they have spruced up and they bloom pretty easy. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it, and maybe if I can identify it, I'll post it, like the name of it, while I'm saying this right here. And you know, the Dusty Millers become one of my faves because they're low maintenance. The Dusty Millers are these right here. These silver, white, frosty looking ones. They're low maintenance. I have them in my front yard. And they're small now, but they'll get big. So, and I got the same thing over here. I had to give former Aiden because he was over here. Like, he feed the chickens grass, but he was like pulling some of my plants up. All he sees is greenery for the chickens, and they love him. He probably woke now. I'm surprised he ain't, because usually he'll bust through our room. He'll bust in my room and be like, "Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Papa." So, all right, y'all. But we gonna end this video, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Remember, be still. You know, maybe today is not the day that you're gonna be still because it is a holiday, but find some time to be still, you know. And be still just mean taking time for you, whatever that may be, whether it's reading a book, whether it is drinking some coffee, some tea, some water, coloring a coloring book, doing a puzzle, reading your Bible, just meditation, yoga. Just do something where it's just you, yourself, and yourself. Me, myself, and I. So until next time, sunflowers, be kind and don't be a stranger.